today I am going to be using ancient Chinese warfare tactics in order to help me win in Mario Kart World. Obviously, that is quite a random topic to be using in Mario Kart. So let me explain some background and some context to the situation. You see, recently I found myself in a dilemma. I want to become really good at this game, like top 10 players potential, right? And obviously I figured out what everyone else has that I don't have, and that, my friends, is plot armor, right? You see all of the biggest YouTubers, they got it in large supply, and that is what I need. So how do you get it, right? There's two things. Well, first of all, plot armor all comes from YouTube subscribers. Everyone knows that, right? Now I got it. The real problem now is, how do I get these YouTube subscribers, right? Wow, that was an early shot. All right, but how do I get these YouTube subscribers, correct? Right. So in order to get these YouTube subscribers, I need to be charismatic and entertaining. Oh my gosh. All right. But you got to be charismatic and entertaining, right? And to be entertaining, you got to be somewhat skilled at the game, right? You got to have enough skill, right? And this is war, right? Obviously, if Mario Kart World isn't Modern Warfare, then I have no idea what is. So I turned to the Chinese, a country who has obviously lasted through at least 2 wars. They've been around for at least 45 minutes. They've got to know what they're doing. And I was correct. I searched their databanks and I found this really old dusty book filled with wartime knowledge. It's called Sun Tzu, The Art of War, right? And I read it all the way through. It's like 130 pages, so it's basically a pamphlet on how to beat people, right? So that's what I'm going to be using today. I got like 13 quotes from it. As I said, I read it all the way through, and I got the quotes that I thought were most important, and then I asked ChatGPT for more, right? So I'll be going through 13 quotes today, and I think it's going to be pretty good, right? Let me just finish out this race real quick. I don't know where I'm going to place. I might be placing pretty high, it looks like. Oh my gosh, plot armor? No way. The 12 YouTube subscribers are all already working, man. That's crazy. I'm so good. All right, I know I said in the intro that there was 13 quotes. There's actually 17 quotes. And I mean, whenever a quote's about to appear, you're just going to see everything switch to this very weird gray style, right? You're going to see it fade to that, and then you're going to see a statue, and then the random Chinese gibberish off to the side. Of course, it's going to be American, because if it wasn't American, then my watch hours and my viewership would drop immediately, of course. All right, this brings us straight into the next battle. As you can see, I've obviously already gotten first place in this round, so that brings us straight into quote 1. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Sun Tzu. First place last time, as I said, it went straight into that first quote perfectly, and oh my gosh, I have a feather. You see, usually in this situation, I would go straight for the shortcut, but because I have this feather, this allows me to just cheese the main shortcut, and I already have quite some lead on this track, you know. I'm looking towards my quote. I'm seeing what Sun Tzu has to say about this situation. But yes, there's one Number 11. What enables the wise sovereign and the good general to strike and conquer and achieve things beyond the reach of ordinary men is foreknowledge. Sun Tzu. And oh my gosh, I forgot to use the feather, man. I was so busy commentating and focusing on what I'm gonna add there that I just completely forgot to use the feather. But it's fine, right? Of course. We got a couple of quotes, and I mean, we got a couple of races. This is an 8 race lobby, right? So we're going to be playing for quite some time, but man, this has been going quite well so far. I don't want to jinx it, but you know, there is a quote that I can use at the end of this if I continue to have my lead, right? You know, the shortcut. So I'm just going to drive around. I think that would definitely just be the safer play. Yep. And I was going to get target shocked anyways. So we are good. Usually it's good around. It's good if you're front running and you got this much of a lead. On the 3rd lap, shock usually happens right there because people are trying to target shock you. And as long as you go around, no one's really going to do anything. Oh my gosh, I got another feather. I don't even have to use it. Got quite some lead. I might just try to... I was going to back up into it. I didn't have enough time. They were going to do it. But, you know, that brings us straight to quote number 15. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Sun Tzu, the art of war. All right, I just had to fix some stuff with the recording studio, but but man, this has been going pretty well. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but you know, it's been going pretty splendid so far, you know. Right. I got a couple more quotes to knock off. We keep getting front running tricks, but quite a lot of these quotes actually have to do with bagging. You know, it's shocking how much this random warmonger from ancient China knew. Oh my gosh, they're so mean. How much this ancient warmonger from ancient China knew about Mario Kart World. There's quite a lot that have to refer to a shock dodge, you know. There's some in preparance for the shock dodge, and then some for, oh my, look, did you see him lagging, man? That was crazy. But anyways, there's some for preparation of a shock dodge, and then there's some if you get the shock, right? There's a really cool one if I get the shock. I'm hoping to get the shock sometime in this race, right? Okay, there's just triple bananas. I couldn't slow down because I was in a draft. But yeah, I got quite a lot of quotes to use, but I can't use any of them right now because we're on a front running track. This isn't doing so well. Why do all of these people have so many trail items? Stop, please. Bro, come on. How did that not break that? I have no idea why. No idea how. Okay, there's too many trail items. I'm bagging, right? Okay, which I mean, this really doesn't mean anything. Hopefully, I would love to pull some sort of invincibility item here. I pulled a mushroom. And then I proceeded to get boomeranged. Alright, we're fine. We're fine, you know. Alright, we got our next race. It's another front running track, which I'm somewhat good at, you know. Let's go. We did it. Alright. Alright. I really don't understand what I meant to be doing in this situation. I'm just, oh, well, that's dumb. All right. But anyways, you know, I got another quote for you. It's gonna flash up now. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Sun Tzu, the art of war. All right. And okay, a lot of people are passing me here, but luckily that red shell's still coming for me. I knew it was still coming for me. I can't go for the shortcut again because I'm on this rail. Alright, audio's back. Here we go. Goodness. Right, but yeah, we got the knowledge, right? We got the foreknowledge. You gotta have extreme foreknowledge on this track, right? I mean, I certainly do, right? I did that epic shortcut. I failed that shortcut twice, though. Which I mean, I don't know. This guy might have a chance of beating me. Ah, he's got triple bananas. There's no way a man with triple bananas can beat me, and I failed it up. I failed it up, guys. This is my bad. Yeah, and then he was gonna pull a mushroom anyways and just boost to first. So I mean, obviously, you know, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, right? See, obviously, right? Second place, you know, playing it safe, right? All right, we finally got a bagging track, and I can finally use some of the more quotes. You know, I got a lot of quotes here, like this one. Let me find it first. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Sun Tzu, the art of war. All right, we gotta just hardcore bagging. Man, people are bagging hard. I gotta slow down. I took the boost panel path to go wider, but it just didn't have it. You know what? I'm gonna do all that, and then I'm gonna back up into it. People will boost me with their mushrooms. Look at all this money. All right. There's multiple, as I said, for the shock. I don't want to spoil them just quite yet, because if I get a shock man, it's gonna be cool. But there's this one quote. I'll show it on screen right now. Those who excel in warfare first make themselves invincible, and then wait for their enemy to become vulnerable. Sun Tzu, the art of war. Oh my gosh, first place is so far away. I don't even think there's going to be a shock this session. I don't think there's going to be a shock. My goodness, this race is all for nothing. Nope, there is. There is. The quote works. The quotes work. Man, I begged really hard for there to be a really late shock and for first place to just get away with it. That's dumb. But it doesn't matter. We still got 5th. All right, it's a Mega Pro. He's the antagonist. I'm going to use some of the other quotes. You see, I got a bunch of quotes. I got a bunch of quotes for front running. I got a bunch of quotes for bagging. All right, he's nabbed it. So, you see, there's this one quote. I'll show it on screen right now. If you know the enemy and you know yourself, you need fear not the result of 100 battles. Sun Tzu. All right, and then Sun Tzu also says, to know your enemy, you must become your enemy. Sun Tzu, the art of war. And that, my friends, is why we'll be nabbed on the baby blooper, obviously, because we need complete domination. And Sun Tzu says that in order to get complete domination, we need to become our enemy. And this is our enemy. All right, we got Acorn Heights. I was crossing off a couple more. So what I really want is I want to use some of these quotes, right? I want to get, I don't know what race we're on. I wasn't paying attention and I wasn't recording, so I can't look back at the recording to find what it was. But number 4 is inside of chaos. There's opportunity, right? I remembered that one. I memorized that one. Because basically, Mario Kart is a chaotic game, and you see, whenever there's chaos, there's always opportunity to dodge and become and reign superior. Of course, there's a giant acorn, and get out of here. I definitely want to use that quote this time. I want to prepare for the chaos, right? There's another quote, lead in for preparedness, right? It's number 5. Prep for what is difficult while it is easy. This guy's gonna land on me. Actually, he didn't. I could have kept holding this, which now makes me a little mad, because there will most definitely be a shock on this track. But yeah, prepare for what is difficult while it is easy, right? I'm preparing. What? As the boo came and stole that, I used it. That sucks, man. But well played by whoever used it. I mean, first place is most definitely getting away. There's our enemy, right? That's the whole biz. That's why we're. Oh my gosh! Ride the rail. Give me this, right? All right, I really want to hit him with this. Most likely, if he's smart, if he's sentient, he's gonna take the rail, and then I'm just gonna. No, I missed. I missed again. Why is he going down there? Oh, he's doing the. Maybe no. Oh, I never miss. Ha! I win. I always win. You're not getting out of this alive, man. Not today. Not today, man. No way. That's gotta be annoying, man. I literally hit him before the shortcut. That was the most amazing snipe you've ever seen, though. But at least we know his weaknesses and his strengths, right? All right, we got Wario Stadium again. There's a couple of miscellaneous quotes that I might try to knock out here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to use them because the last ones are remaining for a couple other things. All right, we got a mushroom. I guess I can knock out one here. Right, so I could save this for a dodge, or dang it. See, I should have done it. I should have seized the moment, right? Didn't, however. Oh. Okay, must have all just been lag. All right, we got a bunch of greens, man. This guy's not surviving. All right, I really want to be seizing these opportunities, right? Everyone's got a mushroom in front of me, so I shouldn't have to deal with the blue shell. Whoa, I was in a draft there. That was dangerous, man. Playing a risky game. Playing with fire. All right. Got one thing. I got a couple of miscellaneous quotes that are only used in very niche. Whoop. very... What is that? Is that a red shell? Get out of here. I couldn't see what it was because my phone's blocking the very bottom corner of the screen. That's where I'm seeing my quotes, man. Whoop. All right, I was like, look down at the phone again, man. The quotes are gonna be the end of me because I'm paying too much attention. Dang it. All right, we're fine. We'll be fine. If I pull something good here. Nope, I can't use the quote. All right, there's a quote about like that I was gonna use during a super horn, right? Because super horns aren't visible by your opponents, right? And there's this quote. I'm gonna show it on screen right now. Almost got that. I thought the mushroom boost was going to be able to carry me through. Either way, I got such a big lead on him. There's no way I lose this. Oh my gosh, man, these... No, I don't want to get dead last, man. Don't do this to me. All right, let's see what we get. Not even close, man. Ancient China is so good to me, baby. Oh my gosh, there's so many shortcut lobbies. I had to leave the last lobby because everyone left and there wasn't enough people to continue. But oh my gosh, guys, why is there's at least 3 shortcut lobbies? I mean, this is why someone has to dethrone shortcut, because this is getting out of hand, guys. Shortcut, this is just absolutely insane. This is why someone needs to take him down off of his little cat tower palace, and I'm gonna be the one to do it. If you want to help me, give me a subscribe, please, because obviously this is how we build plot armor. We're gonna take him down together, guys. All right, now that I've been racing in this lobby for a while, we just got finished doing Rainbow Road, but like, a bunch of these quotes have to do with like going to war, and so many of them could be used to their fullest potential if I was going to war with somebody in particular. Matter of fact, if we get enough subscribers, I will go to war with Shortcut. And I mean, I don't know if it's going to be like a defined number, but as many as it takes to get noticed by the ginger, right? That's the amount of subscribers we need to go to war with him. Because man, we could make a multi-part series. Man, that'd be so cool. Of just going back and forth, man, and just having a war. That'd be fun. I think I'd have a great time filming that. And I mean, most likely we can get the community involved too. We could do like the 12v12. That'd be quite insane, man. But like, let me just go through a couple that I don't think I'm gonna be able to go through that are really cool. All warfare is based on deception. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is noise before defeat. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy, so that he cannot fathom our real intent. The skillful fighter puts himself into a position which makes defeat impossible, and does not miss the moment for defeating the enemy. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Oh my gosh, I might be able to come out on top on this one. If I play my cards right. Dang it, man. That's dumb. Still should be fine though, right? Top 3, top 4. Come on. Top 3, baby. Not even a single thing of doubt, right? I mean, that's just easy, man. My internet might have cut out, but that ain't gonna stop me from completing this photo. Can I hide the guide? Yes, I can. Let's go. Or I'm gonna pull the shock, baby, and this... Get out of my shot. This is gonna be the best thing you've ever seen. I'm apparently in a streamer's lobby, but that doesn't matter. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this for views. So apparently someone has chosen, because this was not one of the random, someone has chosen Cheap Falls to Starview Peak, which is a little weird, but it means that there's way more item sets and way more time to get the shot, so come on. Right. Here, watch it. I'm calling it. We're getting at this set. I'm so good at the game. And oh my gosh, there's the perfect shock spot coming up. I need to get my quotes out. All right, here we go. When let your plans be as dark and impenetrable as the night, and when you make your move, fall like a thunderbolt. I'm so good at the game. It's like literally like the perfect place to use it, man. This isn't gonna carry me to all the way to the shortcut. Is it? Oh, but this boo will. Oh my gosh. There's literally no way we get first place on this. No, I shouldn't have used it, man. Oh well. At least we got the shock dodge. It would have been really cool to get first place. I just used the mushroom prematurely. That's all.